Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. OBAKENG. I'm the Director of Water Affairs and the Acting Deputy Permanent Secretary responsible for policy and program development. I would like already to thank the organizers of the World CSR to have invited me to speak at this occasion. I'm essentially going to talk to you about the theme, connecting the minds, creating the future, with examples from the Republic of Botswana, particularly from the Department of Water Affairs, the department that I happen to lead. The outline of my presentation, besides that, I will give you a little bit background, general framework, so that you can connect to the story that I'm going to talk about. Give an idea of the macroeconomic overview in Botswana, the water governance issues, and the water situation. And more importantly, I'll spend a great deal of time talking about the efforts that have been made by the department to invest back into the society within its mandate and beyond its mandate. The figure which you see displayed is the map of Botswana. Botswana is located at the heart or in the center of the Southern African region. What you see is that Botswana is essentially a landlocked country. You see that it's surrounded by other countries. This is where Botswana is situated with the rest of Southern Africa. The most important thing that I would like to draw attention to is that this part of the Botswana is essentially covered by the Kalahari Sand cover, which is essentially in the thickness of the order of, that ranges from 20 to well over 100 meters. On the eastern part, that is below this line, this is the hard belt, where most of the people, 80% of the population is essentially settled. The arrows indicate the general direction of groundwater flow. This is the lowest point where most of the groundwater actually outcrops. Of course, this is the dividing line that divides the Kalahari from the hard belt area. We also have international rivers, which is the Okavango Delta, where I would like you to focus your attention to, because that's where most of my examples will come from. We have another one that is not shown on the map, which goes more or less around this boundary, and then it goes to the sea. It's called the Molopo-Nosop River System. We have the Limpopo river system as well. These are the international rivers that we have. The other one is the Chobe-Zambezi system, which is this one, which we share with about eight countries. So that's also one area where I'll concentrate on, because that's where most of my examples will come from. The population of Botswana is in the order of 2 million. This is what I've been discussing. In terms of macroeconomic indicators, in terms of macroeconomic indicators, the main driver is the industry. Drivers are the industry, tourism, and agriculture. Within the industry sector, the contributor to GDP is essentially the mining sector, which contributes 30% to the 49.9%. The tourism is the second revenue earner, contributing 16% to the GDP. And agriculture only contributes 3%, and is predominantly the beef industry. In terms of GDP growth rate, in fact, between 1994 and 2000, the annual GDP rate reduced, growth rate decreased from 4.6 to 4% in 2012 because of the slow economic growth in the developed countries. This is because, as I've indicated earlier on, our greatest revenue earner is essentially the diamond industry. In terms of GDP growth rate, recovered in 2011 to 5.4. The inflation rate declined from 9% in 2011 to 4.1 in 2014. Let me in terms of water government, let me start by telling you that in terms of water resource governance in the country, there are essentially three interrelated frameworks. There is the National Water Policy, the Water Act of 1968, the Borehole Act of 1957, and the Aquatic Waterways Act of 2009. We also have the National Water Master Plans and Integrated Water Resource Management and Water Efficiency Plans.